of the next rider in the arena. The first of the fourth line, the final riders for the 16 teams. None other than this two-time Olympic gold medalist, individual gold medalist from the World Championships in 2010, Michael Jung with Fischer Chipmunk.
See how that head just stays carrying itself. It doesn't get stuck in behind the vertical. Michael is definitely one of very few riders in the world that can ride all three phases, and it seems that he always has been able to with equal skill, to the point that he does dressage, and pure show jumping. We've seen him at Olympia. And he's a very, very talented cross-country rider. There aren't many people given so many talents, but he is the son of a wonderful pair of parents who worked very hard as a team with him, and now his wife and a young child. A proper family effort. Seamless is the word. This is a really good example of a horse carrying himself, not being carried by the rider, and that devilishly difficult shoulder in line seems to have been very well executed there, as you would expect. But Michael is only human, and Fischer Chipmunk is a horse. It can still go wrong. See the hands almost like they're winding him up like a clockwork mouse. What he's asking him to do is just stretch his whole frame. And now the hands will get a little stiller, I suspect, and change the momentum anyhow to achieve the medium walk. Very little leg being used, but you don't know what's going on in the seat and the thighs. There's little muscles in all of those that are used, and the horse can feel it even through the saddle. A little bit early, the halt. And he leans right forward, and you can see why. By leaning forward, it probably helped Chipmunk not to rush back, because he very nearly did rush back. It wouldn't have been the most perfect rhythm. That is, on the other hand, a lovely medium canter. And that just shows that these horses are not machines. He's had to find a way to help him go backwards without rushing. And for him, it was leaning forwards. Whoa, that's a lovely change, and that's a lovely bit of self-carriage in the canter. It looks so easy, it makes you smile to watch it. But believe me, when you're on there, every single part of every stride you're concentrating on and responding to. You're never just sitting there saying, isn't this great? And that was like singing a song in rhythm, wasn't it? It was just a beautiful, you just knew when that change was going to come. When it's good, it is so good. And another just dancing into the flying change. If ever I rode as well as this, I think I'd be crying. And off he goes, a little bit leaning forward to give him that stretch, and now sits up and sits a little back and gets that wonderful sitting on his hind leg collection. Let's see the stretch. That's rein through his hands, the nose comes out. It's pretty jolly good.
You're following the scores on the graphic on the left. Those are the running scores matching the current leader for each of the movements.
It's close. There's still the collective marks to be given, which will change the mark you see on the bottom. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Wow, we have just witnessed something very, very special. Whoa.
Well, as Lucinda and I look out of the window here across the arena, suddenly the crowds have swelled and are getting, the momentum is definitely going, and there's lots of flags flying, because that was a real treat for everybody to see this incredible partnership. Here he's one of the favourites, not surprisingly one of the favourites here this weekend, to be on the podium for another World Championship, another major championship for Michael Jung. So Michael Jung, Fischer Chipmunk, FRH, the fourth and final member of Team Germany to go in the dressage stage.
Mother. That's Mum. That's the broodmare.
Let's remind ourselves that for Great Britain's Laura Collett is in the #1 spot on 19.3, and similar nation Yasmin Ingham in second on 22, as we wait with bated breath for Michael Jung's score. Well, it's certainly up the tempo here, Lucinda.
Whoa,
look at that.
Oh my gosh, he's done it.
Score, 18.
Unbelievable.
18.8.
Oh, fantastic.
Is the score, the provisional score for Michael Jung and Fischer Chipmunk, FRH.